woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm gonna have to cut it shorter than that. Does it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I gotta cut it. There we go. Have I given up on America? Have. Also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being...
If you're wondering what is going on there, let me explain. Some women on TikTok are shaving their head because they don't like the president coming up in 2025. So right now, they said they are embarking on the 4B movement. Of course, 4B movement has been in existence and some of us are already part of it. But having your head shaved because of election, isn't that too much? I'm just asking because it got me thinking. Why are you crying over spilled milk? When you had the opportunity to make a change, the change wasn't made. What do you think shaving your head is going to do to the situation? If you decide to abstain from sex, stay away from men, that makes a whole lot of sense. But I saw the other lady shave her head and she was kissing someone. I don't know if that was a man, I'm not sure, but that person looked more like a man to me than a woman, the person she kissed. So I really don't know what her own movement is all about. From what she did, it seems like the 4B movement has different meaning. It means different things to different people. The 4B movement I'm aware of has to do with not having anything to do with a man when it comes to relationship. Anyways, let's hear what people are saying, because a lot of people on TikTok are not finding the head shaving video funny. They've been calling women partaking in that dumb. Yeah, they have been calling them dumb, and women are the ones doing it. Let's see how people are reacting to this new head shaving 4B movement.
All day, every day, therapist, mother made, then a virgin, just and a servant, just and a...
What the fuck is actually going on here? Like, for real. So this whole 4B movement, like, I didn't even know. I was like, what is this? So I did some Googling, got on the Googlies, you know, I was seeing different videos. You bitches are really out here shaving your heads and vowing to, like, divorce your husbands, not date men, not do... The swamp is already clearing out. Like, the derangement is deranging. Like, you women are crazy.
You guys feel spicy? Because I do.
No matter how loud, how kind, respectful, how cute, men will still fucking hate you.
Women are talking about bringing that 4B movement right here to the United States.
Time to lock the fuck in. Operation 4B.
Refuse to date men, get married, have sex with them, or children.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement.
No more kitty cat for moderate men. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Clearly, they don't give a shit about us.
No attention to men. Delete block. Do not respond to them.
Government cares that they're not having kids because children are the future labor force.
I'm gonna start barking and getting fucking crazy.
Think I'm crazy? Me too. Just like all the women before me who were crazy.
It is the best thing I've ever done for my mental health. We're not crazy. We have to do this together.
The women who are doing the 4B movement help other women who are doing the 4B movement.
Alright, feel me, I will not be responding to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement.
Do not acknowledge them. Do not look at them. Do not laugh at their jokes.
Why exactly are you going to keep becoming subservient to a nation that doesn't literally care about you?
Wake women up.
I'm really having a hard time understanding why women are shaving their heads. Hello, Britney Spears. I mean, I get having a mental breakdown, but I don't think it's funny if you're having a mental breakdown. I just honestly do not understand why you think shaving your head is the thing to do. And the whole 4B movement, I'm all for it, ladies. Do it. Do it. Wait for a man to be respectful to you and respect you and your body, and, you know, not just use you for sex. And then, oops, you have to have it to, you know, because you don't want that person to be involved in your life and you're using that as birth control. So, yeah. I wasn't going to say anything, but oh my, wow, you guys, it's really not that serious, but you're making it something way more than it has to be. Okay.
Ladies, what do you think? Do you think that is extreme? Do you think they're pushing it too far? I understand we are talking about 4B movement. People are upset. I understand the policies are not favoring women, but having your head shaved, do you think that is going to solve any problem? Do you think that is going to add to reducing the problem out there already? Or do you think it's going to add to the stress, to the already existing problem? Because I'm trying to understand how shaving of the head is going to change the situation. If they had shaved the head before the election and protested or campaigned heavily and all that, I think that would have made more sense and probably made a huge difference. But right now, the deed has been done. You can't be crying over spilled milk. There's really nothing that can be done about the situation right now. Regarding the election, results are in. They already have the next president. I think for me personally, the best thing to do is to find a way to protect yourself. If you're embarking on the 4B movement, you do it and stay off men and focus on improving yourself, loving yourself more, pouring more energy into yourself, and making more money. Shaving off your hair, I'm not sure about that. Please let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section.
Do y'all feel like women are more independent than times before?
We'd be fine if men would get their damn feet off our neck.
I love you.
I don't need a man to protect me. I don't need a man to do a thing for me. I need him to get his foot off my neck and his laws off my body.
If you're someone that's attracted to men, you have to give up on that lifestyle, dude, because it's either you love men or you love yourself. You can have both. You have to pick. It's one or the other at this point. So yeah, just reconsider.
Now, first of all, no hate to this person. Let's not do that. But I do want to talk about this idea of like, what if I meet somebody, you know, because I don't think this is about leaving your husband. And then I want to talk about the second part of don't you want a life partner? But let's start there actually, because I don't. And one thing that I had to really look at within myself was, why do I care so much about a husband? And when I really started to look at myself and view like what I think is so beautiful about the world, it's not marriage. Like, I'm not aspiring to be a wife. I'm not aspiring to have a life partner. Because I have those. I have life partners in my friends. I have deep relationships with my sibling. I have deep relationships with my nieces and nephews. You know, I view so much depth in other relationships that like the life partner thing ain't it for me. I also have so many friends who are being very honest and open, and so many other women who I admire and look up to were being very honest and open about the fact that marriage is not all it's chalked up to be a lot of the times, that having kids is sometimes something you regret. Now, I am on the road to have a baby alone, which is a very easy option in today's age if you have the resources to do it, which I'm so grateful that I do. But to talk about this other point of like, but what if you meet somebody? I don't really care to. And I cannot speak for other people. I cannot speak for any of the hundreds of women in my comments agreeing with me. But I'm going to tell you my personal take on this in the next video.
The interesting thing about knowing from a young age that you don't want marriage or children is that it automatically decenters men from your life. The three things that men have historically had to offer women, money, marriage, children, are things that I don't want or need. I have my own money, I have my own job, I have my own house, I have my own car, I have my own friends, I have my own hobbies. I filled my life with beautiful things that bring me joy and happiness and contentment. I also don't have a giant imaginary biological clock counting down the seconds to my impending infertility. So I don't have to settle down, with the operative word being settle. You'd think that men would be happy with this, that I don't want or need anything from them, I just like them for them. But what I'm effectively doing is taking away their control over my ability to leave. Money, marriage, children. Some men just don't like that at all. Don't get me wrong, I've had some beautiful relationships with men where the thing that tied us together was the fact that we loved and liked each other. But some men really don't like knowing that you would be absolutely fine without them. And I am. I'm not just surviving without a man, I'm thriving without a man. I don't need a man to provide my happily ever after. I provide it for myself every single day.
Men naturally love to control women. They love to be the center of every woman's life. They love women, centering them. They love women, adoring them, worshiping them, talking about them, doing things for them, making their lives all about them. Please, that is not a good way to live as a human being, regardless of your gender. You are an individual and you should have your own thing going for you. Center yourself. Why don't you center yourself? So the centering man is important, and if you've decided to embark on the 4B movement, you have to learn how to decenter men if that's something you're struggling with, because I know a good number of women are struggling with that, because we were brought into a society that encourages codependency. A lot of women are dependent on their husband, their spouse. They can't do without them. They can't breathe without them. They put them first. So it's important for you to decenter any man you have in your life. You need to be an individual. Codependency is not healthy for anybody. So focus on yourself and channel your energy inwardly. Do things for yourself. Those things you've been doing for that man, turn it around. Do it for yourself. Yourself is definitely going to appreciate it, and you're going to appreciate as a human being. So learn to love yourself. Decenter man. Validate yourself. Don't look forward to getting any form of validation from any man. Learn to praise yourself. Learn to self-talk to yourself. Tell yourself good things. Validate yourself. You're good enough. You alone, you are good enough for yourself and for those that love you. You're good enough.
I tracked my husband's iPad, and I think I found the girl that he's been messing with. It's like pointing to her house. Is your name Sylvia?
I'm sorry?
Are you Sylvia?
Yes.
Do you know Derek?
Yes. Derek, yes.
Yeah, Derek Johns.
Yes. That's why you're asking?
Because that's my husband, and I tracked his iPad here.
Excuse me? Did you say husband?
Husband.
Your husband for how long?
7 years.
Oh, wow.
So you are Sylvia.
Well, you're yelling. Please calm down. I am Sylvia, and that is the father of my 2 children.
2 children?
For the past 4 years.
We have 3 kids.
Okay.
How old are these children?
1 and 2.
Wow. So where is Derek now? Because he told me that he had a work convention this week. And so like I said, I tracked his iPad here. He's been telling me that, he's working late and things like that, but I just knew something was going on. So I pulled up here and here you are. So
I understand that, Derek. You can give him a call. He is here. We can.
He's here.
Yes.
Where's he at?
You're yelling.
Is he in your house?
You're yelling.
Is he in your house right now?
Some men and living double life. You will be amazed at the number of men living like this. Not everyone, but their common excuse is usually, they have a conference, they have a work, they need to travel. When they leave your site, when they leave your vicinity, they're moving to the next woman. And they often have kids with both women. Just imagine, married to her for 7 years, being with the other one for 4 years. Man.
You know what, Moxie? This one's for you, babe. This one is for you and for anyone else who feels this way. I am 38 years old, and my entire life, I've been told that I am too much. I used to get in trouble for my mouth more times than I can count. I was kicked out of Catholic school at 5 for asking the nuns too many questions. Because you know what? They don't like little girls who ask too many questions, especially when they don't have answers for them. I have always had a strong sense of justice. I always have had a very strong pattern recognition where I could see things way before they happen. My friends used to think I was psychic. Turns out I was just really good at recognizing patterns, and I'm almost always right. And when I tell you the winds are changing, when I tell you that this is the time, that I can see it happening, I can feel it happening, and I am absolutely honored to be a part of it. I am honored to use my fucking voice that I have gotten in so much trouble for, to speak for those who felt voiceless. I was absolutely born in the right generation because I get to tell men to shut the fuck up without getting burnt at the stake or lobotomized. When I tell you that it is a fucking privilege to make the videos that I make and that I do it for you guys. Because you deserve to see this. We all do. The winds are changing. It's finally happening. And I'm not gonna stop until every single one of you finds your fucking voice too and uses it. Don't worry if you can't. Mine's loud enough for the both of us.
If you would love to watch more videos like this, please click this video to watch young men claiming women as their properties, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.